So, hello, Scorpio. Welcome if you are new to the channel. Welcome back if you love me. I love you too. We are here for June's messages. All right, though, if you catch it in divine time, chances are really good that there's a message in here for you, right? Because time is fluid, it runs in a spiral, and we revisit energies. So, if it catches you when it catches you, it catches you when it catches you for good reason. Now, Scorpionic placements, right? This is what this reading is for. It's for the house in which Scorpio rules for you in particular. We are using the Animal Spirit Wild Unknown cards by Kim Kranz. We are also using the Naked Heart Tarot, okay, for some insight into what your June looks like. All right, yeah. Cross watchers, welcome. Just know that I'm talking to Scorpio because it's their sign, but I could most definitely take it to you, right? Definitely take it as it resonates. If you are new to this channel, that ticker tape down there, it's brand new, but it'll help you a lot with understanding the different language I use here on the channel so that you can take the message as it's meant to be given. I go over different terms and things that you might not be familiar with. I discuss what the mirror is, what masculine, feminine is, what those dynamics look like, being in high and shadow alignment, and everything else down in that ticker tape. So it'll help you be really clear on what is going on here, okay? And for those of you who are not new, it would be a great refresher, so enjoy the ticker tape. It took me a whole day to make it, so it will be on every fucking video that I pre-record now. No joke. So, it took me a whole fucking day to make it. Alrighty. Scorpio. What is going on with your energy for June? I myself am a Pluto South Node Scorpio conjunct. I'm a Venus Scorpio, a Juno Scorpio, a White Moon Scorpio, a Fortune Scorpio, right? I got all these scorpionic placements. So, shout out to all my scorpionic energies out there. I fucking love y'all. So, what is going on? Where is the energy that Scorpio is in overall for June? Ooh. We've got Crow. I'm resisting cawing right now. The Sagittarius and me. Be awful. I don't want to break your ears. So, Crow, right, is a couple things. It's a message from your ancestors and a prompt to not repeat the mistakes that they have made, right? Learn from the mistakes of your ancestors. Do not repeat them, right? They have this gem of an energy that they sit on, especially if they've passed away, right? If you have ancestral guides, right, your angels up there, whether they're grandparents, parents, aunts, uncles, great-grandparents, great-great-grandparents, it doesn't matter who they are in your ancestral lineage. The ancestral karma that gets handed down throughout the generations, they are very well aware of it. They are very well aware of it. They guide you intuitively. Okay. Crow is, well, Odin is blackbirds, and sometimes they're also associated with Hecate or Hecate, however you want to pronounce her name. But these blackbirds, right, they're messengers from the other side of the veil. So you may want to look into Odin and the myths surrounding Odin, and Hecate and the myths surrounding her as well, because, you know, she's, especially Hecate, because she's a goddess of the crossroads, a goddess of the moon, and she knows how to transcend planes, right, to go beyond the veil and back. She actually was the one that went down into the underworld with her torches to look for Persephone, right, when she was abducted by Hades. So, you know, there's a lot that goes on with Crow's symbolism as a spirit animal. And they're definitely associated with our ancestors. So really pay attention, especially in dream state. If you are receiving messages from people in your family, whether they're still alive or not, and pay really close attention to what is going on in the dream, what it's making you or triggering up for you to feel, and what message is being conveyed, because I think that there's going to be a lot coming through for you from family line type messengers, okay? For June, get you out of these ancestral karmic cycles, right? Shout out to my Pluto and Scorpio generation. First card out, we got the Naked Heart. I love this card. I'm gonna get there in a second, right? Let's get all the cards out. Let's get all the cards out for you, Scorp. We've also got the King or the Spirit of Pentacles reversed. The Ace of Pentacles and the Seven of Pentacles reversed. All right, clarities, please. Lots of coins. So all that Tarian energy opposing your sign. Got the Judgment card. There's your energy, clarifying the Naked Heart. Love it. We got the Chariot here, clarifying the Spirit of Pentacles in the reverse. We got the Seven of Swords, clarifying the Ace of Pentacles. And clarifying the Seven of Pentacles in the reverse, we've got the Nine of Cups. Fool on bottom. That's Uranus in Taurus opposing your sign. And the Innocence of Wands, which I always look at as your own energy because this is Phoenix energy, right, that is associated with the page, right? The Page of Wands is the Innocence of Wands. And I feel like there's this reinvention of the self, and I just heard the word overdue. Reinvention of the self, overdue. So, Scorpio. Feel like you've got to take a leap of faith on something. Spirit of Swords is the higher perspective, and it's your inner union. Four of Swords is under that. Death card is under that, right? It's all about your transformation. Your transformation away from people who just want to steal your life force energy. They just want to take your life force energy. Like, it's only a matter of time before you have to cut the shit off, right? And communicate that you are, in fact, moving forward, right? Me being nosy on the bottom of the deck. Even if it's a slow process, like, you've got to communicate that with your actions. It's not necessarily about going and telling somebody, oh, well, I have to move forward, I can't do this anymore. No, you just start taking actions in the right direction because you can't do it anymore. You know what I mean? Like, maybe it doesn't benefit you or behoove you to have those communications with people. Maybe they'll just give you shit, right? Maybe you can learn from your ancestors. Maybe you just got to do it, right? Maybe you just got to do it. The Naked Heart with the Judgment card. Now, the Naked Heart I love because it's all about 99% is not 100. 99% is not 100. You can be honest 99% of the time, but if you lie 1% of the time, then you are not an honest person. You are, in fact, a liar because you choose to lie, even if it's just 1% of the time. A liar is a liar. You either are or you aren't. You either lie or you don't, right? There is no, well, I'm not really a liar. Look, like, you either are or you aren't, right? 99% is not 100. So whatever this is, Spirit is bringing it to your attention, right? That this 99% is not 100. And it's go all or go home. Are you happy or aren't you happy? Well, I'm happy 99% of the time, but, 1% of the time I'm really fucking miserable. Well, that really fucking miserable 1% of the time means you're not happy. Because you either are happy or you're not. Are you free or are you not? Well, I'm free to do what I want most of the time, but I'm restricted in this way, so, I guess I'm free most of the time. Like, no, you either are or you aren't. Are you free or aren't you free? 99% is not 100. Are you financially stable or aren't you financially stable? What is it? Because you either are or you aren't. Well, I'm financially stable enough to do the things I want to do, but I have a fuck ton of debt. Okay, well then you're not really financially stable. You owe. There's no abundant surplus, no debt. You know what I mean? Like, you either are in rough financial straits or you're not. You either are or you aren't. So what is it? Right? This is about you making the judgment call on yourself. Am I at 100 or aren't I? Making the judgment call on yourself. Am I where I want to be or aren't I? Because you either are where you want to be or you're not. You're either fulfilled in your life or you're not. And you know it. You know it. You know where you're not at 100. You know where you're not at 100. You know what you're not happy with in your life. You know what you're not happy with. Some of those things, I'm sure, are beyond your control, and it is what it is. But some of those things are well within your control. So what are you doing? What are you doing? Spirit of Pentacles in the reverse and the Chariot. King of Pentacles in the upright is a master manifester. Okay? So that this master manifester is in reverse. And you've got this two-headed Pegasus looking in two different directions. I feel like you don't know what you want. You don't know what you want to manifest in order to manifest it. Maybe your manifestation keeps switching. Maybe your manifestation is torn in two different directions and therefore neither really manifest. Like an example would be, do you want your own place or don't you? Like if you're living with roommates or you're living with whoever, like, do you want your own place or don't you? Does your job make you enough money or doesn't it? Do your friends have your back 100% or don't they? Like, where is it? It doesn't have to be every area of your life, but there's an area or multiple areas where you're not at 100. It's because you don't know what you want. Maybe what you want is conflicted, right? Maybe what you want is conflicted. Like maybe you're living with roommates because it's cheaper to live with roommates, but you don't have your own place and you really want your own place, but you don't want to go for a job that makes more money, so you need a cheaper living arrangement. See how they conflict? You don't want a different job that makes more money, but you don't really want to live with roommates either. But if you want your own place, then you have to go make more money. So what do you want? This is why you're not manifesting what you want. This is why what you're manifesting doesn't feel great. It's lacking somewhere, 1% of the time at least. At least 1% of the time. You got to recognize you're stealing your own foundation, the Seven of Swords with the Ace of Pentacles. You're robbing yourself. In some which way, shape, or form, you're robbing yourself. You're not going after what you want. Why are you waiting? Why are you putting it off? Why are you so fixed in your sabotage, right? Scorpionic shadow. So fixed in your sabotage. What do you want? I think if there's an unfulfilling family situation, whether that's blood family, soul family, work family, friendship circle family, I think if it's unfulfilling or failing in some which way, shape, or form, then you got to let it go so you can get your wish, what you really want. What you really want. What is it that's not growing the way you want it to? Is it your job not growing the way you want it to? It's not really making you enough money, and even though you love that job, you really, really, really want your own place. So can you let the job go to go after your wish of getting your own place and get a higher paying job, a more consistent job, right? Maybe one that gives you overtime, whatever. Can you do it? If you've got friends or whatever, family situations that are not healthy, maybe they feed into your sabotaging behavior, and maybe you really want a certain kind of relationship, like maybe you want a romantic relationship that's really healthy with a healthy partner. But, you know, you and your friends are always going out and doing your, you know, your weekend thing or whatever you guys do, drinking, whatever you do, partying, like whatever Scorpio does. I don't know what the fuck you do. Okay? Can you let them go in order to manifest the guy you want or the woman that you want? Because the partner that you want really isn't going to want someone who partakes in the behaviors that you're partaking in. Are you the partner that you would want to be with? Because I'll give you this wonderful example. If you want a partner who is financially stable, if you want a partner who's abundant, if you want a partner who's honest and who has their shit together and you don't got to worry about them being a fucking mess, then you also have to be financially stable and abundant and honest and not be a fucking mess. If you don't want someone who abuses substances or who's an alcoholic, then you can't abuse substances or be an alcoholic. If you don't want a partner who's going out and partying all the time, then you can't be a person who goes out and party all the time. Like, you've got to be the partner you wish to receive. 99% is not 100. Well, I'm almost there. Okay, great. Good for you. You're almost there, but you're not, though. Like, can my Sagittarius self call a spade a spade? This is alchemist right here. That symbol above the heart is the alchemist's symbol. And if you've been reading the ticker tape, the alchemist is high masculine, high feminine energy. High masculine, high feminine. You have to be willing to receive feel good experiences on a consistent basis. Consistent means not 99% of the time and 1% not. Consistent is 100% of the time. It's consistent. You can rely on it. It's stable. It's consistent. Like, have you not learned from your ancestors the mistakes that your ancestors have made? That if you're an alcoholic, you attract an alcoholic and you both get to be alcoholics together? Is it fun? Or is it riddled with problems? If you're financially irresponsible and you attract a financially irresponsible person, you have finance problems. Is that fun? If you're a person who doesn't make a lot of money and you want someone who makes a lot of money, then you're beholden to what the person making money chooses, right? Because you don't make it. Is that fun? No. Vice versa. If you make all the money and you've got someone who doesn't make money, does it feel good being stressed out, feeling like you've got to do it all because your person doesn't do shit to provide and all that stress is on you? Does that feel good? No. Do you really want that for your person? Right? If you were the opposite and you want someone who makes money but you don't make it, do you really want to put that stress on your person? Yeah, you got to make all the money and support our whole life, because if you don't do it, we're fucked. Like, do you really want to put that on your person? No. Scorp. This whole reading is about learning from the mistakes made in the past so that they don't repeat. So that they don't repeat. Learn from the mistakes that others have made so that you are not doomed to repeat them. Like, let the karma end with you. Let the bullshit end with you. Be what you want to manifest in your life. Be that. Be the best version of yourself. Because 99% ain't 100. Live in the golden rule. If you wouldn't want someone stressing you the fuck out and needing to depend on you for money, then don't do that to someone else. Right? Apply that across the fucking board. Take a leap of faith on reinventing yourself. For real. All right, Scorpio. I love you. I have faith that this message will help you in divine time whenever you catch it. Until next time, I know if you could say, I love you. Bye.